shout out to my new and old subscribers and my TikTok family. You guys, you have to consistently prove these narcissistic people wrong. Okay, like you have to work hard every single day. You have to put in those hours. You have to have clear focus, drive, passion, towards your purpose. And you can't allow for random people to sway you off of your path. There's gonna be a lot of people out there with a lot of opinions, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they say, what they think. Someone's gonna have something to say about what you do every single day. You have people that are watching you, that are fans of yours. You have people that are soul tribe members of yours, that are here for the right intentions. And you have people that are here just to cause you problems. They think it's their job to cause you problems. They think it's their job to make you out to be some fraud that you're not. So they're out here putting in all these hours, doing all this stuff, that's going to get them nowhere. But they're hell-bent on proving this point and allow them to do whatever they want to do. Again, the only way that you can prove these people wrong and that you can beat these people is by staying on your purpose every single day. If you want to prove them wrong, just stay on your purpose. Again, I try to make sure I put out a good perspective for everybody to understand that it doesn't really matter what anybody thinks, and someone else's perspective or an opinion of you, an opinion of you and what you do and how you live or whatever, that's just their opinion. It doesn't really matter. You have to think this kind of way. It's the only way to really survive out here in these streets. It's getting rough, y'all. It's getting rough. And people are really using the system, the social construct that's set up to their advantage. So, social norms, all these different things. If you don't go along to get along, then you're made out to be some kind of weirdo and ostracized and all kind of weirdo stuff, man. But it really doesn't matter. The greats that were great, they never really got along with anybody, and it wasn't normal until they did it. So just stay on your path, man. Stay on your purpose. Don't get discouraged. Every single day, get up early, rise, thank God, 222 on the timers, I said that, and keep pushing forward. Every single day. I mean, y'all, there are times, if you don't know my story, I'll give you a little bit of it. Yeah, I'm a two-time Army veteran. I worked for the White House. Then I was feeling myself while I was working for the White House, and was out there being a player and all this kind of stuff. Next, messed around and got some chick pregnant. Anyway, ended up having my son, and instead of me doing what I should have done, which was just, go about my business with my son by myself and look for getting custody, the first thing I did was start looking for a girlfriend to help me with my situation, to be there with me as I'm trying to raise my kid, which shouldn't have done that. Anyway, needless to say, this person turns out to be a covert narcissist, use all of the tools and everything that she knows about me against me, including my kid. And I say all that to say this: when you're on your purpose, when you're minding your business, that's when the devil's gonna throw all kind of things at you. And I'm not saying that any of that stuff was of the devil. I love my son, you know what I'm saying? But whatever energy you put out, you will get back. So while you're out here feeling like getting back at these people, man, you gotta just let it go. Cause I'm telling you, man, I was listening to some celebrity talk about he don't believe in karma. That's because it ain't caught up to you yet. I believe in that kind of stuff. What you put out, you will get back. Stay on your purpose, man. Don't let anybody knock you off your square. I mean, it's gonna get rough out here, man. There's days where I don't even know how I got through. Like all that stuff I was bringing up, that's nothing compared to, after me and my ex broke up, and I had to be homeless for a while, y'all. Had to live with my pops for a little while. And there were times where I was sleeping like an hour, 30 minutes. There were some times where I wasn't sleeping at all, man. I have no idea. Well, I do know. I know what got me through. I know how I made it through, God. But I mean, anybody else would never have known what I was going through, what little I had. Because for one, I stayed positive every single day like I am now. Because as long as you're breathing, you have an opportunity to make your life better. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I just, I don't know, something just, God just like picked me up every single day, working out every single day, getting very little sleep at times. But I've realized also I don't need too much sleep. Man, I really believe I'm the kind of person that can operate on 4.5, 5 hours tops. Anytime I sleep 8, I just feel out of it. I don't feel right. I don't think I'm made like that. My dad wasn't made like that. His dad wasn't made like that. My dad sleeps a few hours a night. Like, that's just the way we're built. Stay on your purpose. Don't let anybody knock you off. That haters come around sometimes, man. Like as I'm doing this thing, man, and I get new haters, new levels, new devils. As I go up in this thing, man, these people will come out of nowhere, have a problem with you, and will invest interest in you on a regular basis, trying to find any kind of flaw that they can. And it really doesn't make any difference what they do or they say, because they don't know you. They don't know you. Anyone that's trying to go against you don't know you. They can't do anything to you. They wish they could, but they can't. A lot of people, especially when it comes to me, and more than likely my soul tribe, some people just try to get under our skin. They know they can't do anything else. They're so bothered by us. They just want to get under our skin. It's just like, I just want to poke at them just to get a reaction. They don't find it weird at all. They don't think it's strange at all. The demons in them are running amok, and they don't see nothing wrong with just, trying to poke a bear, trying to poke someone minding their own business, and you still don't react. You don't know why you don't react. You see everybody else reacting to nonsensical, lower level things but it's like you've been here and you've done this before. You know what I'm saying? It's just like been here, done that. It's like I don't know, man. I can't lower myself to even think about letting some of this low IQ stuff that people do to me get to me. I just can't even lower myself to it. There's some times where I want to be like, man, that person said some slick stuff, man. But then I laugh at it, man. I'll laugh at it. If it's funny, you know what I'm saying? Somebody say something funny or somebody make some content talking junk against me, and I know it's them. If it's funny, it's funny. If I get on here and go off on certain things, I'm just a Leo. I'm a passionate person. I get right off of here and go and talk to my son and be laughing with him, man, or whatever. I get right off. I was just laughing with him a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to just, like, I realize that a lot of people have forgotten what reality is, and they think that social media and the internet is reality. No, it's not. So I can just get on here, do my job, and get off of here. Did I take 2 days off? Yes, I did. For one, it was Thanksgiving time frame. I don't celebrate that holiday, but I still believe in the camaraderie of it, and cooking and eating a lot of food and getting that itis. I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. Took some time off. But these people out here, every day, days off, they are non-stop. Look, you living rent-free in all of their heads, y'all. Y'all got condos, y'all got land that you don't want up in their heads. They're worrying about you when you ain't thinking nothing about them. You have people out there right now that'll make things that you have said, conversations you've had, if you're a content creator, content you've posted, even if you just have Facebook, they will make it about them, and it has nothing to do with them. It has absolutely nothing to do with them. That's how crazy times are right now. You have to stay on your purpose like every day. Like, honestly, man, I keep my circle small because every time I try to extend my circle, I have some volunteering more information to me that I need to hear. And I don't really want to entertain anybody feeling like whatever they want to project onto me or whatever they feel like needs to be said to me, it doesn't need to be said. I've realized the longer I go unbothered, the more I'm bothering other people, which is really strange. It's really strange, but it is what it is. And that's the way to stay focused, y'all. I'm so in my bag, man. I'm so in my flow. I don't care about anything, man. Like, I don't really. A lot of people think that I'm nonchalant online. I just don't care, dude. Like, I really don't. Yeah, I really don't. I love my life, and I know all this crap that they put us through and stuff that we do. You know what I'm saying? It's life experience, man. It's life. You're supposed to make so-called mistakes, aka life lessons. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And when I have people that like want to get involved, but again, When you have the light that we have, man, you bring everybody to you, the good and the bad. So if you got everything in alignment and you know that people are just moving funny and that there's no reason for anyone to have a problem with you, whatever somebody's saying to you ain't gonna make any sense to you anyway. It's not gonna make any sense. It's like speaking another language. It's like, you can't hate on me, man. I'm who you wish you could be. Like, you can't hate on somebody like me. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, and then some. You can't hate on somebody like me. Not with any good sense, not with any good intent, not with any logical reasoning. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So whenever this stuff happens to you, especially if you're like in my soul tribe and you're grinding every day, you're doing everything that you need to do, and you're doing it with a smile, and you're connected to God, and you're doing everything as co-creator with God, you're manifesting like I'm manifesting like crazy. I am manifesting like crazy. I ain't even gotta be writing stuff down anymore, like journaling or nothing. I can just give it enough thought and stay focused. So I say all that to say this: it's cold out here. It's super cold, okay? So I'm about to get up out of here. But don't let anybody get in your head with whatever box they want to put you in. Whatever they believe you to be or think that you are, they don't know you. Even people that think that they know you and have negative things to say about you, see, when you're supporting people, the only time you criticize somebody is when they truly need it, which would be harming themselves and everybody around them, or they ask for it. If they're not doing neither, why are you volunteering your opinion? And whenever someone does stuff like that, or whenever I see people that talk like that's okay, I automatically know what kind of wicked ass person that is. Because there's some people out there that need people to need them, right? Like they feel like that's their purpose in life. And if they don't have somebody that needs them, coming to them for advice or something like that, then they feel like they don't have a purpose at all, which is sad, but it's not your problem. Do what you have to do, and all haters. The way I live my life is, anybody that talks junk on me, I laugh it off or I say what I have to say about it, but I don't lose any sleep over anything. These people don't know me. It's sad to see people living through the internet the way they do, but it's not my problem. I know what the real world is. I know what spending time with my son and time by myself is. You know, I know what spending time with friends are, and getting online every day and posting every minute of my life is not that. Now, if people or whatever because I want some privacy, that's their prerogative and they can do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's my prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buck Brown. I mean, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna keep everything to myself. So for my haters out there and posting everything about my life online, ain't never gonna happen. I'm not gonna post up every move I make or what I'm eating tonight. I'm not gonna post up all that stuff. I'm building out what I gotta build out, and I'm building out my empire right now. But as far as telling y'all all my business, that's never gonna happen. And if you want to call it manipulation, whenever I show you what I want you to see, call it whatever you want. All you're doing is identifying what kind of person you are. Where you project on other people's stuff like that, then you must think like that. So I'm going to put you in a manipulative weirdo box because you think everybody's doing that. When some of us, hey, what's going on, homie? What's going on? Shout out to my Facebook family. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy weekend, brother. Hope you got plenty of that itis. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. Thank you for sharing the live and subscribing. So I got my Facebook family over here. I try to make sure I keep the language proper. I know, most of y'all are Christians over there on Facebook, so I don't want to be cussing too much over here. I appreciate y'all coming over and showing support. But once you're staying on your grind and you're on your purpose, you really don't see anybody else. So you're not competing with anybody else. You can get inspiration from people, but you're not competing with anybody. You know what I mean? You don't get upset with anybody and what they're doing because God's got that light in you to where you're happy every single day. You know, when people have something to say about people that are morning people or AM people, where they're like, oh man, why are you so happy? Because I woke up. What do you mean, why am I? Like, I can't understand people that rise and are in a bad mood. How did I can't allow that to be projected onto me. Like, how do you just woke up? You literally just got to say, oh, thank God I rose and I opened my eyes. There's some people out there, y'all, that I've seen making videos about why are people so excited about the fact that they just woke up this morning. Do you know how many things can happen to you overnight? You know how many things can happen to you with everything that it takes for your body to function properly? It's a blessing every single day. You know what I'm saying? You walk around with a whole universe in you, man. You gotta know how this thing works. I've been manifesting like crazy because I don't allow anything to be projected onto me. I don't allow anybody to put me in a box. I don't allow anybody to tell me what they think about me. Because unless I ask you for your counsel, then whatever you're telling me is hate. You know, and once you understand these kind of things, man, everything is in perspective. It's literally like seeing code in the Matrix. Like when Neo was like looking and seeing code. When somebody speaks and you're looking at their facial expressions and their body language and then the tone of their voice, you know, then you're just kind of like putting things together like, bet. You know what I'm saying? You're not moving with good intentions. Whatever you're telling me right now, I probably shouldn't really listen to it. And it's like seeing code. So like when someone's saying something to you, even if it's polite or it sounds polite, you're looking at the way their eyes are moving, if they can't make eye contact, the way their mouth's moving and their body language and stuff like that. And it's like looking at code, man. You can figure things out, dodge people, and keep it trucking. And a lot of people take offense to this because they wear a good mask and they want to think that they can fool you, but they know that they can't, and they get mad about this. And that'll be something else that'll cause them to feel like they need to study you more to figure out a way to pull the wool over your eyes, because they know that you can see right through them. A lot of people wear so many different masks, and when somebody like you can see through all their masks and they can see it in your eyes, you ain't got to say much. They can see it in your eyes that you can see through them, and it bothers them so much so that they want to hate on you, find different ways to try to figure you out when it's not even necessary. But look, y'all, I just got a phone call on my other phone. Gotta see who this is. I appreciate y'all. I will be dropping more content. I just got back in the groove of things. I took days off, just eating like crazy. I'm a little bit out of shape. I have not been working out. I took time off from everything. No workouts, no planning, no thinking, no nothing. Just 2 days off. You know what I'm saying? You got to detox. I'm telling you guys on my other channel, The Lone Wolf Narc Bully, if you're not subscribed, you have to detox from social media. I'm down to just watching it a few hours a day, and most of the time I'm just making content or looking for content to counter content off of. But you guys, if it's not something that's going to add to your growth, you know, as a man, if it's not something that's going to add to, you know, your entertainment or your peace, like some sports or something like that, if it's something that's like drama, like women telling their opinions, or even dudes that are like too far red pill, any of that drama stuff, man, don't consume that stuff, man. Don't consume it. I'm telling you, I feel so good, which I was doing pretty good before, but that 2-day detox, I feel so good, so clear-minded. Because once you see women that are jaded online, just complaining about men, you know, and you just see so much of this push through the algorithm, it could cause you to be kind of jaded towards all females. You just got to be careful with it. You got to be careful with it. So I'm down to this a couple hours a day, if that. And then I took 2 days off from it altogether. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, your mental health. People are online projecting all kind of trauma and drama. You just have to know that. You got to move accordingly. But I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I appreciate y'all. Remember, hit that like button, share the live, and subscribe. Make sure you guys are dropping comments, because YouTube is acting funny. They're shaving off views, and I don't know what it's for. But, you know, my other lives, I had like 10 people in there, 10 views. I got off the live, it said 0. So make sure you guys are hitting the like button, leaving comments so that they can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't discredit a comment. It's in there. You guys are building the channels, so the more you guys comment, the more you guys interact and engage. It shows YouTube that it's good content to be spread out to other people, and we can reach other, you know, people that are going through this. They can join the Soul Tribe. We can help heal and show people how to heal themselves. So I appreciate you guys. Peace, love, and light.